Este cuento se trata de dos fascinaciones. Una, mi fascinación con la dos. Dos, la fascinación de la dos con el Costco. I should say nuestra fascinación, porque somos dos los que estamos fascinados con la dos. One, el pie derecho. Two, el pie izquierdo. El pie izquierdo y el pie derecho, ese soy yo, walk to the El Cerrito Costco because we have heard that La Dos lives in one of the aisles. We look for her in aisle number 2, but La Dos is not there. We asked one of the stock boys where we could find her, but he tells us a joke instead. What do you call los enamorados de La Dos? ¿Qué? Los perdidos. The stock boy laughs uncontrollably, and as we walk away he says, one day, when you have forgotten that joke, you will hear it for a second time, but this time from La Dos, and I promise you will feel like you're dying from the laughter. Just outside of aisle number 2, we encounter a second stock boy, and he points and gives us directions. 1, you want to go left. 2, you want to go right. El pie izquierdo goes right, and I, el pie derecho, go left. Encontramos a La Dos, lying in the makeshift aisle between the wine bottles and the breakfast breads. She greets us with a huge smiley face. ¿Por qué tan feliz? We ask her. Because I'm eating the second saddest fruit. May I interest you in some canned peaches? Do you then feel sad when you eat the second happiest fruit? We ask her. Of course not. The second happiest fruit is pineapples, and they hold sunshine. As we enjoy our canned peaches, we inform La Dos that we are interested in writing a book about her experiences called Las Aventuras de La Dos en Costcolandia. She flashes a huge smiley face. She begins, we should start with some basic information you should know about me. She gestures to el pie izquierdo that he should record what she says in our notebook. La Dos begins, I'm an extrovert on the inside. I'm trained as an urban planner, but I'm bad with directions. I put on my pants 2 legs at a time. I have 2 friends named Claudia, but I refer to each Claudia as Claudia number 1. I turn to el pie izquierdo and say, son dos Claudias. El pie izquierdo writes it down, and below that he adds, solo hay una dos. And La Dos continues, I have been in love only once, pero de 2 personas. O tal vez me enamoré 2 veces, pero solo de una persona. I met him here at Costco. He still works as a stock boy in aisle number 2 and likes to tell jokes about me. El pie izquierdo looks at me to suggest that this would be a good time to tell La Dos what we came to tell her. In reality, we have come to Costco to declare our fascination. 2, tengo 2 cosas que decirte. 1, me fascinas. 2, me fascinas. Pero tenemos un problema de 2, porque lo pensamos 2 veces y al fin decimos 2 nadas. La Dos starts up with a huge smiley face, because she remembers it is time for free samples. She grabs both of us by the arm and guides us to what she calls bite-sized wonder. And it is wonderful. We eat gelato, hummus, crackers, chocolates, and wings. And we drink it all down with cappuccino and water. La Dos laughs at el pie izquierdo y el pie derecho, ese soy yo, when the gelato server scolds us because we tried to grab a second sample. Then La Dos sees a huge Costco cart and runs to it. We follow behind. One Costco cart is as big as 2 regular grocery carts, and they come equipped to accommodate 2 babies with 2 legs each. La Dos says, may I interest you in a ride? El pie izquierdo and I sit down and let our legs dangle. This makes La Dos smile. La Dos pushes the cart and us to the fridge, which, as she claims, is big enough to walk around in. You should go inside and get me a case of milk and see for yourself how huge the fridge is, La Dos says. When el pie izquierdo and I step into the fridge, La Dos closes the glass door on us. We look back to see her huge smiley face. El pie izquierdo and I act afraid until she lets us out. When we hand her a case of milk, La Dos says, "See, in one case you get 2 gallons of milk. Costco believes everyone should have a friend to share milk with. You too should take this one home." El pie izquierdo whispers to me that we are running out of time and that we should tell La Dos exactly how we feel. La Dos wants to know what we are whispering about. We want to say, Dos, tengo 2 cosas que decirte. Una, quiero sentir la singularidad de la dos. 2, quiero sentir la singularidad de la dos. Pero lo único que nos sale son 2 silencios. We could have enjoyed 2 glorious joys for the price of 1. La Dos breaks los 2 silencios with her smiley face. Tengo 2 cosas que darles. 1, my recipe for black bean patties. 2, my recipe for white bean patties. 2, why do you love Costco so much? We ask her. Because bulk is beautiful, she says. And as she guides us through the Costco aisles looking for ingredients, el pie izquierdo y yo, el pie derecho, find ourselves alone again in aisle number 2, not knowing when La Dos had left us. The stock boy, the one who was loved twice by La Dos, is still there. May I interest you in a piece of tres leches cake, he says. El pie izquierdo y el pie derecho, eso soy yo, take 1 piece and split it in half. El pie izquierdo takes 1 1/2, and yo, el pie derecho, take 1 1/2. I thought that eating tres leches cake would help me move beyond La Dos, the stock boy says. But I have come to realize that it is the second saddest cake. Why do they call her La Dos, we ask. Porque tiene 2 ojos coscoltecos.
Yeah.